Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Emma and today I'm going to express some of my thoughts on Fruits Basket 2019 episode 13. Why that was hard to say, don't know, can't explain it. Anyways, I just finished my reaction video. I'm uploading it and it's not a Facebook link. If you want to go see it, it's on my second channel. I'll probably put the link down in the description. We'll see what I do exactly. Yeah, we'll see what I do. But if you want to go and actually see my reaction, it is up on YouTube. It's just over there. Now, I've been waiting for this episode all week. Like, I feel like last week, even though I was waiting, it didn't feel so long to me. But this week, I'm just sitting here like, wait, what? It's only Wednesday? Because we get introduced to Aya, the snake here. And, for one, I'm in the year of the snake. And so when I first saw Aya and realized he was a snake, I was like, huh. But, you know, everything's good. I really do like Aya. But, we get introduced to Aya in, like, the worst way possible. Like, the quickest way you could probably make someone look bad is well, for one, Aya in snake form went into Toru's clothes. Yeah, that looked bad. Really fast into Yuki as well. And then kind of be like, you're a princess, now go make me food. Yeah, no. Aya's like Aya's like characteristics and charisma and just personality, like, will either like make you feel weirded out, scared, angry, and sometimes you just have a smile on your face. Which was pretty much what you got to see throughout this entire episode. As they get back, we go over to the house after the opening, and you see Kyo, like, talking about food, and then Shigeru's like, oh, well, you know this, and he's like, I can make my own. And then Yuki's holding Aya and just like, kill him. Just like, no, I don't need him. Because, yeah, no, he's understandably a little bit angry there, and once again, understandable. And Toru's just like, and that's when you find out that Aya is Yuki's older brother. And Toru's like, huh? What? Excuse me? And yes, we go into kind of, like, more into it as Yuki was, kind of sickly and quarantined. I'm sorry, there's obviously more to that, but quarantined. Ayame says it himself. He's like, I can't really go into it myself, but there was a lot to it than that. But, and, like, he was like, I didn't really pay it much thought. I was just like, other than the fact that I was like, oh yeah, I have a brother. Like, he didn't really, like, interact, hang out, and there was even a brief little flashback of little Yuki grabbing onto Ayame's sleeve, and Ayame just pretty much getting Yuki's hand off. And he mentions that he kind of feels like he's trying to repent for his past self by trying to get closer to Yuki. And this is where Toru brings in some more of her mother's vast advice and information that could be really helpful to anyone. It's like, she said she never really understood what it was like to be a parent until she became one, and while Ayame was kind of talking about how he kind of wanted to forget about how he was at times, when it came to Yuki at least, Toru was basically like, my mom held on to those memories. She held on to her childhood. Because it was a way that even if we're not on the same foot, we can meet halfway through understanding of those things. And I really loved that, and honestly, I teared up at hearing Toru talk about stuff from her mom, and then, like, the mood was so somber when you had Kyoko actually talking and saying her lines herself. And the voice acting in this episode was so great, because even when Yuki was off-screen screaming, about, like, just trying to get he was like, leave, get out, leave, like, to Ayame. Like, you could hear the, like, genuine, like, just get out, like, in his voice. And it was great. Everyone's voice had, like, this pitch to it where you can kind of tell where they were at the moment when it came to Ayame. Like, it went from, okay, cool, angry, just weirded out, like, you know, it was just a very level scale there that I really did like. He does, that conversation between Ayame and Toru happens after he, kind of was like, hey, Toru, make food, and they were like, you can't just do that, that's messed up, and so he was like, okay, I'll go and, bring Toru to lunch, and, yeah, that's where the conversation ended, and after we go over to the school after she comes back, and by the way, Ayame was in her clothes again. Ayame, you want to get close to your brother. One step you have to get into that direction is probably not being in Toru's clothes. You do get cold, but I'm just saying. Yeah. But Toru asks Yuki, like, do you hate your brother? And Yuki's like, no, I don't. It's just, I can't understand what he's thinking, and, like, you can tell, like, there's just understandings missing, and, you know, it takes time for those things to happen. And while Ayame tries his best, Yuki's, like, I feel he isn't the type to really, like, eccentric, bursting all over the place, you know, and the stories that were shared about Ayame, like, the fact that he defended students who, went to, oh my god, I'm forgetting what it was, but they went somewhere. I think they called it the Pleasure District, actually, but they went there, and he was like, they should not be expelled for indulging in their desire. We should uphold the law and all that, but they shouldn't be expelled. So instead, put all your desire onto me. And also, I will quote this one. Ayame went and said, I'm a bottom. I'm the bottom. Ayame, dude. I don't know why that one shocked me. Why did that shock me? But, oh my god. Here, like, I comprehended it, and I was like, what? It was just, like, it wasn't out of nowhere, but it kind of felt like it to me, because my brain was like, it was like, I can't believe he actually said that. But yeah, some of the stories. Oh, and he was the student council president, which was originally what, I think is what led Yuki to wanting to know a little bit more before the story came out. And he returned to his get out, leave. But, we get a school sequence, and, Momiji and Hatsuharu get informed that Ayame's there, and we hear that, you know, Ayame lives outside too, and, like, how's Yuki doing and all that, and Yuki walks by, and he looks obviously, like, down, like, there's obviously something on his mind, and so Hatsuharu, we find out towards the end, calls Hattori, and this is important because the only person Ayame listens to is actually Hattori. And Haru, knowing this, went over and called him. And that was really cool, and I loved that. But another thing we get to hear is, one of the reasons why Hattori is someone Ayame listens to is because Ayame sees qualities in Hattori that he thinks are great, and he likes Hattori, and so he respects him, and looks up to him. And Ayame himself mentions this when he's leaving the house with Hattori. He's like, I see some of Toru, like you. Like, Toru seems like you in that moment, with the advice. And Hattori himself mentions that Yuki doesn't, he says Yuki isn't an idiot. He's just young, so he needs time to, like, comprehend these things and to learn about them, kind of like Ayame has himself. And Ayame just goes, why do you always say the things I need to hear the most and I want to hear? And it's just that level of respect you actually get to see in the episode, other than just hearing it. You actually got to see it happen in front of you. Like, you see the respect and level of, like, kind of trust there, and that was a big thing right there. And honestly, as much as Ayame wants to reconnect with Yuki, I swear he also is just like, hey, I'm getting a rise out of Yuki and Kyo here, let's just keep going. Though, once again, it is his personality, and he can be serious when he wants to, and he's not lying when he says he wants to connect with Yuki. You can tell that 100%. He's just being himself, and they just need to eventually find that common ground where they can reunite and actually have a civilized conversation without Yuki screaming, pretty much. And yeah, no, I'm laughing a lot. I know, I'm sorry about that. And I'm not expressing it as much as I wish I could. It's just, I've been waiting for this episode, and now that it's here, my mind's just drawing blanks on how to express my thoughts on it. I think next episode was like something like, it's gone, but I forget what's next episode. And it's bugging me, because I have an idea, but I'm not positive. Oh, and I have to wait a week for that, but no. Anyways, I think we're going to end this here, because I apparently cannot, just for the life of me, get any of my thoughts in order. So no, while I feel like in my reaction at moments I'm like, or like, why is Ayame here? I do genuinely, truthfully love Ayame. He's just the Kagura of this episode. Like, both of them I love, but like certain parts of their personality sometimes just make me go, oh my god, why? And it's not even a bad thing, honestly. I think that's part of why I like them. It's just also part of why I may seem like done with them. Like, I think I was like going like this, and Yuki was like, and I'm just like, same. But yeah. Like, for all you hear, and like for as much as you do see of Ayame, you can tell he does genuinely care, and that there's a lot more to him than his like super, hey there, like, you know, eccentric self. There's deep thoughts and actual serious thoughts in his head that, you know, he just reserves for when the moment's right. Yeah, I'm gonna end that here, because I'm like sitting here trying to think of what to say, but that's about it. I think we're gonna be getting more of Momiji soon. This is what I'm debating. I'm like, when? Like, I'm trying to do a timeline of situation, because I think we... There's a lot of thoughts. But anyway, seriously, let me know what you thought on the episode. Let me know what you think about Ayame. And let me know what you think about any of the characters. Like, who's your favorite? Who are you enjoying so far? Who has surprised you the most? You know, I'd love to hear any of that. See you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.